Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to share with you a delicious chicken dinner recipe. And the name of this recipe is a basil mozzarella chicken roll-up. Doesn't that sound so delicious? If you're new, welcome. My name is Sarah. Please hit that red subscribe button if you love cleaning and organizing and dinner recipes. I would love to have you. Give this video a thumbs up if you like cooking videos. I would love to know your feedback, and also say hi in the comments below. I love to know who's watching. I have made this recipe 3 or 4 times, and my husband loves it and my 3-year-old loves it, and I am now making it for my 1.5-year-old for the first time. So this is exciting for me. Before we get into my recipe, I wanted to mention that this video is a huge collaboration with lots of wonderful, fantastic ladies here on YouTube who have all paired up together to share their delicious recipes with you. So if you're interested in more yummy recipes, go to the description box below, click on that playlist, and it will have lots of wonderful recipes to choose from. And also don't forget to subscribe and like their videos as well. Without further ado, let's get into this delicious recipe so that we can enjoy an evening in paradise. First, let me get all of the ingredients together and show you what we're working with. Here's all of the ingredients. First, I bought this chicken from Aldi. It is organic chicken breast. I'm actually going to cut it up in a certain way to expand the recipe a little bit more. Instead of mozzarella, I'm going to use this white mild cheddar cheese because I find that it melts better and my 3-year-old loves it that way. So we're going to alter the recipe a little bit, choose a different cheese. If you like a spicier cheese or a richer cheese, I'm sure it will be just as delicious. And this is the Basil Pesto that I will be using. This is from Kroger. I'm also going to use some chicken stock in the brown rice and simply saute some spinach in olive oil, salt and pepper, and maybe some garlic. So we'll see how that goes. So that's all the ingredients. A very, very affordable dinner. Let's start by prepping our chicken. Here I am trying to find the chicken cutting board like insert, and once I find that, I'm going to get my mallet and prepare the area for the chicken. I have done this many times before, so I kind of know the process, but be aware that, you know, every time you touch chicken, you have to wash your hands before you touch something else. So what I did was get everything ready and then start to cut my chicken. I'm going to cut my chicken in half on like a horizontal plane to make it thinner and for it to be able to be used, like stretch the recipe a little bit more. And then I'm going to lay the plastic wrap on top of it and flatten it out with a mallet. And I'm prepping, like I said, everything with the aluminum foil on the pan so that I don't have to touch extra items and cross-contaminate anything.
I wanna get to your clothes, gotta get it right now. I wanna push all the limits with you right now. So watch your feelings, the city's screaming, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. People talk and tell what you wanna hear now, but they all disappear, they will let you down. So we better stick together, let's come whatever, we're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now.
So just so you know, I washed my hands after cutting the chicken. That's when you're gonna see me with a hand towel drying my hands. But in the video, you're gonna see me give you a cue on every time that I wash my hands, and I'm going to do spirit fingers on the camera to show you that I did wash my hands like 4 or 5 different times in this process.
But you're trying to deny that we should be together. It's heavy weather, we're heading for tonight. You better take what you can, cause the time is right now. We only need the two of us.
Now it's time to get your chicken prepared for cooking, and you're going to start with adding some salt and pepper of your liking, and you're going to fill the center of the chicken with the main ingredients. The basil pesto is first, and then your cheese. So be sure to not cross-contaminate and make sure your spoon or whatever utensil you're using does not touch the chicken, because you do not want chicken inside of your jar. It's roll-up time. You're going to take a few toothpicks, probably 3 or 4 per chicken breast depending on the size, and you just basically roll it up like a tortilla and you pin it together. I actually had to be a little bit careful with 2 of these because of how I cut. I did not cut as well as I would like, but make sure they're pinned very tightly together, because you are going to next sear it on a frying pan, and you do not want all of your ingredients to fall out. You want it to melt and cook with the chicken. So be sure to secure it very, very well.
Hey, I've been dreaming about you. Every night I see you clear as day. It's just something about the way you make me feel, 'cause I can't concentrate anytime you're beside me. Yeah, it's what.
Now it's time to sear your chicken before placing it in the oven. So you're going to heat up some olive oil in a pan. I also did preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit while I was cooking. So heat up your oil, and once it gets to a medium-high temperature, you're going to sear your chicken. While we're waiting for the pan to heat up, I have a recipe keeper here. Taking the time, finding your favorite recipes, writing them out or copy and pasting them, printing them off, and put it in a binder or something that you have in one location, because all I have to do is find the section that this recipe is in. Basil pesto chicken roll-ups. So I'm gonna look at it while I cook. So let's keep going. I also wanted to mention that instead of making brown rice, I actually have some rice already cooked. This is actually from my mother-in-law. She cooks a lot on Sundays. She gives us some leftovers during the week, and it's just so generous of her. So this is rice that is left over, so I'm just going to use that.
All I do is close my eyes.
Now that the pan is hot, you're going to sear each side of the chicken for about 3 to 4 minutes. And once the searing's done, you're going to place it back onto your pan and place it in the oven for an additional 20 to 25 minutes. And it should be perfectly moist, and the cheese should be melted and just completely like candy in your mouth.
Just like wasted time. I'm spending my days with you. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's what
while the chicken is finishing cooking in the oven, I'm going to prepare my pan for the spinach. All I'm doing is butter. I was going to do olive oil, but I decided against it. But I'm just going to add a little bit of butter, let it melt, and then I'm going to use almost a whole bag of spinach, and then later on I'm going to saute some garlic at the end, and there you go. Just simple, healthy vegetable side for this meal, and it's so delicious.
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit, I won't pretend that it doesn't matter that you're with someone else. In a way, that's how it's supposed to be. If I'm unable to make you happy, then it's for the better that you are not with me. That's why I wrote you a letter, cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I hope I'll be happy without you, but right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over, you chose someone else, a new best friend. Doesn't feel like it was long ago.
One thing I love about this meal is that it is a very simple meal to not only cook, but to clean up. And so as you can tell, I'm just kind of grabbing little items, putting them back in the pantry or the fridge, and just cleaning some things up as I go. And I also love it that I can use the chicken pan for when I sear it, and then place it right back on the pan for it to finish cooking in the oven.
That's why I wrote you a letter, cause you see, I write so much better than I speak. And I need to tell you, you were my best friend till the end. I
hope you enjoyed this recipe as much as I loved cooking it. It is truly a very delicious recipe, and it makes the home smell amazing, and it gets your family that wonderful, elegant feel at home. And it's such a simple dinner. The ingredients are not expensive, but they're so doable. Don't forget to check out that playlist in my description box and get more delicious chicken recipes. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Hey, I heard you got a new best friend. Yeah, it hurts a bit.